Extramarital affairs are part of today's.
So why is this? Why are more women cheating on their husbands now more than ever before? It says 85% of married women are cheating. Okay, so before we jump into conclusions, we have to look at what is the underlying issues. Okay, there are more married lonely. Okay, people that are married lonely than ever before. Even though I didn't ever cheat on my husband, but I mean, I was married to a narcissist. Okay, and I was lonely basically most of the marriage. Okay, with the silent treatments, and because narcissists don't really like to be too much hands-on with the kids. They do just the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying? But they put most of the responsibility on you as their partner. So I was basically married single, okay? And to say that I don't understand why the situation, am I excusing the behavior of this woman? No, I do not excuse the behavior, because I feel that you should have the boldness, if you are unhappy, whether a man or a woman, to say that, you know what, I'm not happy in this marriage. It's either we seek some kind of counseling or some kind of change for the current situation, or we just end this. Okay, but the sad part of the situation is that people want to have their cake and eat it too. People are being dishonest. They're being dishonest with their feelings, and they're being dishonest with their partners, men and women, because men have been cheating for centuries. Okay, it's not new. Women are just, I believe that women are just tired of being cheated on, and and are joining the bandwagon. Okay, so I believe that is the underlying issue, that there's so much loneliness in these marriages that it's unfounded. Okay, people go into marriage starry-eyed, thinking that it's all going to be roses, and then all they see is thorns. All they see is the thorns. All they, when the responsibilities start kicking in, and the bills need to be paid, and all the child care and whatever else that needs to be done, everybody kind of like zooms into their own reality, and it's like, even in the church, because divorce is high as well in the church, so it's not just in the secular world. Okay, so we have to look at the underlying issues with these marriages. Why is there so much cheating going on? Why are people not being faithful to their partners? Why is there so much isolation and loneliness in these marriages? Because it's like, I felt like I was more lonely in my marriage than I was actually being single. And even now that I'm separated from my husband, I'm actually less lonely, because I'm staying focused on my goals, staying focused on the things that I'm, that I feel that God has called me to do, and I'm doing more for, I feel that for myself and for, even for the children, and my mental health is more stable now than I was when I was married. Okay, so I believe that a lot of these women need to take courage and stop being so financially dependent, because the reason why, if you watched more of the video, she said that women are 55% of children are born, from outside the marriage, from the extramarital affairs. 55% of them are born into that marriage. And, for a lot of the men, they don't know that the children that are born to them are not theirs. So that shouldn't be, okay? If, like I was saying, if somebody is unhappy in a marriage and is unhappy in a situation and is begin to even look outside and even consider those thoughts, you need to be bold enough to tell that partner, okay? And I believe a lot of this that is happening, that is causing women to bring in all these babies and all these stuff, is because do not belong to their husbands, is because they're not financially independent, okay? If you have your own money, you have your own means. If the marriage is not working out, you're going to tell him that, listen, this is not working out. Let us just call it quits, okay? Let's move forward, okay, with a divorce and move on. But because they're so dependent on their husbands. Maybe they have small children. Now they're pregnant again for somebody else from the outside, and they're not willing to suck it up and, work and make their own money. They put it on their husbands. Okay. So, there has to be a change on both parts. Okay. And I believe that if men are including their wives more and being more emotionally available for them, rather than just working and coming back home and going to sleep and leaving all the house chores and all the everything for the woman, there will be more changes going on in marriages. There will be happier marriages. But if things stay the same, it's only going to get worse, and pretty soon nobody's going to get married anymore.